My name is Dachi Shui, and today I'd like to share my ethnographic experience visiting a Protestant Christian church here in Indianapolis. Let's start with some background. Christianity began in the first century in Palestine and has grown into the world's largest religion. In the US, Protestantism remains the largest religious group. Despite an overall decline in Christian affiliation, what's unique about American Protestantism is its focus on emotional expression, personal faith, and community outreach, rather than strict church hierarchical. Here are the statistics about it. This history helped me understand what I saw at Central Christian Church. The service I attended took place on April 13, 2025. As someone not very familiar with this particular style of Protestant worship, I went into the experience as a participant observer, someone who isn't there to judge or preach, but to understand. My goal was to explore how a contemporary Protestant community experiences its faith in today's modern, pluralistic America. And then here are my field notes. There were about 20 attendees, mostly middle-aged or elderly, with a few families and children. People were dressed semi-casually, so neat and modest, and the atmosphere before the service was quiet and reverent. The church building itself had a minimalist and warm feeling, not flashy, but inviting. A two-story wooden interior, soft lighting, and a fireplace and a bright light screen sets the stage. Modern music like piano and acoustic guitar created a peaceful and engaging environment. Songs like Lord's Glory and Pursuit and Exaltation were performed with really emotion. The service began with singing, then moved into a sermon and Holy Communion. The preacher spoke in a relaxed and friendly tone, using humor and personal stories to emphasize the theme of trusting God through uncertainty. It wasn't a rigid or formal message, it was heartfelt and relatable. During the sermon, many attendees responded verbally with amen. Some raised their hands, and a few were visibly moved to tears. Here are my experience reflections. What struck me most was how internalized the faith felt. This wasn't about repeating rituals mindlessly. It was about really personal connection. Holy Communion was simple but meaningful. The pastor's word emphasized that the peace and strength come from within, through one's relationship with God. Community was another big theme. Before and after the service, I saw warm greeting and conversations. Afterwards, there was fellowship time with food. People sharing pizza, coffee, pastries, even chicken, creating not just a religious space, but social one. It reminded me that for many people, church isn't just a belief, it's about belonging. And what surprised me was how modern tools like slide projections and contemporary music blended seamlessly with traditional elements like the Bible readings and communion. It's a thoughtful mix of old and new, emotion and theology, personal and collective experience. In conclusion, this church reflects the spirit of American Protestantism today, a faith that is emotionally rich, spiritually personal, and deeply communal. It's not just about doctrine or tradition, it's about how people live their religion with heart, expression, and connection.